Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your January 2020, I'll try that again, 2021 work and career reading. Welcome to the channel if you're joining us for the first time, and welcome back if you've been here before. So we're on January the 1st today. So I thought we'd have a look at the energies around your work and career, and also any advice Spirit have for you in your work and career life. So let's have a look at that. I hope you all had a beautiful holiday, Christmas and New Year. I hope it went well for you, and you know, let's make 2021 a fantastic year ahead for us. We deserve it, don't we, after last year? So let's get going. Let me turn the cards over, that would make more sense. Ooh, look at this, Sagittarius. We have great achievement. We have victim mentality. Okay. We have fragmented energy. Deception. Oh, this is going to be an interesting month. Let's see. The vast universe. One more, please, Spirit. One more, please. Dark thoughts, okay, and higher self. Right, so interesting spread of cards this is for you, Sagittarius. So let's see. I don't know whether some of you, it feels like, missed out on some sort of opportunity. I don't know whether this was towards the end of 2020 or just during 2020. I know this is, I mean, I love this card. It's very pretty. It looks very wedding-y to me, but obviously we're talking about work and career. So I do feel that this was some sort of something that you were aiming for, or something you were trying to achieve, or aiming to achieve, or on target to achieve when 2020 actually hit us all, okay? So I do feel that you've had some setbacks. For those of you who aren't employed, this tells me that, you know, you had big plans for what sort of circumstances would come your way during 2020, but then of course things changed because of the pandemic. And you know, maybe you weren't able to apply for the jobs that you wanted to apply for because they just weren't there. But others of you, you know, they've just said business to me. So some of you may have been planning to start up your own business. Some of you may have just started your business when the pandemic struck, and maybe it's had to close again. You know, it just feels like there was something big that you were planning to move your life forward during 2020. But in actual fact, it didn't happen. And that's how you're starting January. But the messages here are quite clear. It feels like you felt let down. Now, obviously, I don't feel this is necessarily, Sagittarius, I don't feel this is necessarily someone around you who's let you down. It can be for some of you. You know, it could be that you were promised a job and then, you know, they couldn't give you the job because of the circumstances. So, you know, it wasn't particularly their fault. But I do feel that you feel very let down by this situation. So some of you will have been struggling with what happened in 2020 regarding the effect that it's had on your life. You know, a lot of us have been in that position, but I think for some of you, Sagittarius, that has hit you really hard, and it's left you feeling overwhelmed by everything. You know, they keep saying business to me. They keep showing me a restaurant. Do let me know if you were working at a restaurant or trying to, you know, or you had a restaurant or you were trying to open a restaurant. I can feel somebody holding my hand at the moment. It's very odd. My left hand, I feel like somebody's holding it, like they want to support me. So it's like you're in need of some support. And as you enter January, I think there's a part of you, Sagittarius, where you're sort of thinking, what do I do now? You know, this says victim mentality, but I don't think you're necessarily feeling sorry for yourself. I feel you do feel that you've been let down by circumstance, but It's more about you feeling overwhelmed. Where we see flowing water, this is about a flowing of emotions. You're feeling a bit trapped. Look at this string here, this rope rather, that is attached to this bedstead. So you may be feeling trapped. You may feel that time is passing by and you're feeling more and more overwhelmed because you don't know what to do next. Spirit is saying to you, there is a great big world out there, Sagittarius. You can turn this situation around, and Spirit are here to give you that emotional support and that backing. They have always got your back. And you may say to me, well, how can they always have my back if they, stopped me from achieving, took that great opportunity away from me? They're saying these opportunities, it depends how much you want them, because opportunities are there to be taken at any time. It's just about finding the right opportunity at the right time. It's a lot to do with divine timing. And it has been very hard. Spirit are acknowledging how you're feeling here, but saying to you, there is a whole world out there, Sagittarius. And this setback you've had has been big for you. It has really, impacted on you. And that is why you're feeling overwhelmed. But you can find your way through this situation. There's a whole world. So if there's one opportunity that came your way, or one business idea that you were pursuing, it doesn't mean it's gone away forever. It means it went away then. This year is a new year, okay? So, you maybe need to think a bit creatively around the situation and see how you can take it forward. And I know some of you will say, what do you think I've been doing for the past year? I appreciate that. I'm not walking in your shoes, but Spirit are saying there is always a way around a situation, okay? But they have your back. They're looking out for you at the moment. So in those moments of overwhelm, please don't hesitate to ask for spiritual guidance and support. I just say it out loud when I'm in that situation and I feel I need help with something. I can still feel them holding my left hand. Seriously, while I'm reading, I can feel Spirit holding my left hand here. So they're giving a very clear message that they're with you, Sagittarius. So if some of you are feeling very low, know that you're supported. Know that Spirit are with you, and know that they will guide you in the steps ahead. Okay, and I hope that provides reassurance for some of you. It's no wonder that some of you have had fragmented energy. Some of you feel that you just can't get this final jigsaw piece to fall into place. And that makes absolute sense because, you've obviously had this big upheaval that's happened before. This won't resonate with all of you. But for some of you, it feels like a message Spirit wanted you to hear today. So, what I would say when there's fragmented energy, it can be very frustrating because there's a bit missing. But look how whole the rest of you is. Okay? So, be kind to yourself, Sagittarius. Give yourself, during January, the time to heal, to plan, and to think, what is the missing piece here? And if it seems unachievable at the moment because of circumstances in the world, how else can I approach this situation? It's like, when a lot of restaurants, I don't know, it depends where you are in the world and how things have been for you, but in the UK, when a lot of restaurants and pubs and things had to close, they weren't allowed to have people in their building, obviously. So they had to close in their typical way that they would operate, but they were able to offer takeout services. They were able to deliver. We have people delivering Sunday dinners. We love our Sunday dinners in the UK. And it's like a roast dinner. We have that. A lot of places are delivering it. They found out the steps to be able to deliver. So, this is what Spirit is saying. You may be feeling overwhelmed because things have become very, very difficult, but they have your back. And in terms of finding this missing jigsaw piece, it may just be that you're not looking in the right places. So it's about thinking outside the box a bit. Okay, so that's, where you need to aim for in the month of January. because Spirit is saying they understand that you've been having some dark thoughts because you do feel overwhelmed. They understand that, Sagittarius. This is why they're holding my hand throughout this reading. They're still holding it. It's like a person is standing right next to me holding my hand. And they're saying, you know, you may feel that things are very dark, but this is where perhaps some meditation would help you, because getting in connecting with your higher self, your inner self, is what's going to carry you through. Spirit are going to be guiding you, you know. They're looking out for you. So it's very much about being kind to yourself. You know, sometimes when we're trying to deal with a problem, it's like we keep searching for the solutions so much that we get ourselves so stressed that we can't see clearly. So they're saying take the time out to connect with your inner self. Do some meditation if you like, do some walks, forget about your work situation, you know. I don't mean all the time, because obviously we all need to earn money, but, you know, put it to one side as much as you can and do some de-stressing things as much as you can during the month of January, Sagittarius. As I said, this won't be for all of you, but I do feel it's a strong message that somebody needed to hear today. So do let me know if it resonates by dropping me a comment. But let's find some more information and see if they can guide us on what's happening next. Spirit, what was this great achievement, please? Yeah, it was something that you'd put a lot of love into. It was something you were passionate about. I do get the feeling it's almost like a startup business or a new job that you were really, really looking forward to being a part of. So it's understandable that you're feeling very stressed about things, or have been feeling very stressed. What's the deception energy, please? They just gave me, I've actually shuffled already, but they just let the Knight of Wands drop. The Knight of Wands, I think what they were saying there was that the Knight of Wands is about, you felt that this was going to be a new start for you. You felt that this was going to be an adventure for you, but it's almost like it's been taken away. You feel very let down, and that is what's making you so stressed. Yeah, look at you. Here we have you. The thing is that while you're feeling overwhelmed, and, you know, it's natural, we feel what we feel, don't we? So, you know, it's not like we can say, oh, well, don't feel like that anymore, because it doesn't happen that easily. But one thing to consider is that, look at the Four of Cups here. This person has 3 empty goblets in front of him, and he's just gazing into them because he's thinking, you know, how do I get out of that situation? Do you know what's just struck me is how similar that man looks to this one? 2 different decks. That's really interesting. Anyway, sorry. He's concentrating on, you know, what's lost, what he lost, how, you know, the negative part of this situation. But somebody has just walked through the door with a full goblet that gives him a new opportunity. And what Spirit are saying is, if you allow the time to pass and you're spending your time feeling trapped, not knowing what to do, feeling overwhelmed, be reassured, Sagittarius, that a new opportunity is coming in, a new positive opportunity. This may well be the missing jigsaw piece that we were talking about a little while ago. So let's find out about this fragmented energy, please, Spirit, for Sagittarius. I didn't get it, Spirit. Sorry, I missed it. The fragmented energy, please. What do they need to know? Wow. Wow. Look out for that opportunity. Look out for it, Sagittarius, because the Star card is all about wish fulfillment. It's all about dreams coming true, things working out, wish fulfillment, you know? You have what it takes, Sagittarius, to turn this situation around. You will find your missing jigsaw piece, or you will find a different piece to fit in a different jigsaw. Whichever way, what you thought was lost may not necessarily be lost, but also it's more about, I hesitated then because it's not about what the situation that was lost necessarily, but it's about what it leads to, and it's about you discovering the strength within to turn this around. This is going to happen because when the wish fulfillment card comes up, it's a really strong energy. You know, you are going to find your way out of this situation. Yeah, look, we have the deception card, and we have you again feeling, this is very similar to the victim mentality card. We have the 9 of Swords. The sunshine is shining out of the window, but you can't see it because you're distressed, you're upset, you're thinking about, you know, how unfair that situation was. And the swords are even pointing you to the sunshine, but you're not seeing it because you're dwelling on what's happened. And this is the message they were giving you up here with the 4 of Cups, not missing this opportunity by concentrating on what's happened, but look at what could be ahead. You know, that goblet that's coming in could be the jigsaw piece that you hadn't considered, but it fits, you know. It's definitely going to work. I don't think you're going to miss it. I think, you know, I think you're going to have that realization during January, Sagittarius, that you can actually turn this situation around, because it is going to turn around. Why do we... Oh, sorry, Spirit, that's too many. You want me to take that one? Yeah, look, it's about... Here we have you working, but there's rewards for your efforts you put in. So, you know, Spirit have your back, and, you know, they are going to guide you into a situation. It feels like a new situation where you're going to be applying yourself. You're going to come out of this energy of feeling you don't know what to do, and you're going to be in a different working situation. So if you're applying for jobs, this is a lovely card for you, because there's abundance there. Look at all these coins, you know, look at all the grapes and how abundant they are. There's abundance coming, but, you know, it's about being rewarded for your efforts, basically. So you are going to come out of that energy of feeling stuck. And, you know, January progresses, you're going to be, you know, back on it really, and finding new opportunities or finding a way forward within the opportunity that you thought was lost. So why do we have these dark... Yeah, you look, they're saying, look where it could lead you, into Queen of Pentacles energy. The Queen of Pentacles is, you know, solid, reliable. She likes her abundance. She's affluent. You know, she's made it to the top of a tree. So they're saying, you know, whatever work you put in will lead you to this place of abundance that you were aiming for before. Okay, so why do we have dark thoughts and higher self, please? What's this about? Why do we have dark thoughts and higher self? Things are going to balance out. There is going to be this wish fulfillment, but things are going to balance out. You know, there's healing going to take place here. There's going to be balance taking place here. You know, all things in moderation sort of thing. So they're saying, you know, be kind to yourself. You know, don't let yourself disappear into these dark thoughts, because, you know, your inner spirit knows better. Your inner spirit knows that you're going to achieve, Sagittarius. Yeah, and look, we have aces are always new beginnings, and this is clarity. So the clarity, look at the difference between this and this, where you're focusing on the negative here, but you've got the clarity by the end of January. You're going to have worked through this, Sagittarius, and you're going to have that clarity that's going to give you this whole new beginning and this wish fulfillment. Right, okay, that's good news. It's good to know. I like it that it's happy endings. It's not an ending, but it's happy progression, I should say. I love it. So let's just pull a couple of Moonology, and then we'll draw this to a close, Sagittarius. So let me know if this resonates with you. Look, what have we just said? I just said your hard work pays off. You know, so what they're saying is don't stop. Don't stop, Sagittarius. Even if things have felt hard, don't stop, but don't grind yourself into the ground. They want you to be kind to yourself, but actually, look, your hard work is paying off. You are going to get there. You know, be heartened by that. You are going to get there. Let's find another piece of advice, please, for Sagittarius. What other advice do we have with this situation? Yeah, they know that emotions are running high, look. You know, they know that you're feeling, some of you are feeling stressed, you're feeling worried, you're feeling upset. You know, you may feel a sense of loss about this set of circumstances. They understand it, but you are going to get back on it. You are going to find the way forward here. And they said, don't let pride get in your way. So, you know, if for example, you went for a job and it wasn't there when you went for it in the end because of the circumstances, you know, if that person comes back to you and says, we're employing again, it's not the time to say, well, do you know what? I needed your job before, so I'm not going to come with you this time. It's not a time to let pride get in your way. This is a time for you to move forward, Sagittarius, you know, so embrace it. You know, get on top of these emotions as much as you can. And I know how hard that is. Trust me, I do. But, you know, your hard work will pay off. This is a timing issue. It wasn't the right timing for you before. Okay, let me know what resonates for you. I'm going to leave it there, Sagittarius. If you liked the video, please drop me a like. I'd love you to subscribe. It really helps to support the channel. So please, you know, make sure you click the notification bell as well, because then you'll get all the notifications of when a new video is out. If you're new to YouTube, it doesn't cost you anything. You're not tied in. It just means that I can notify you of the videos. That's great. And if any of you would like a private reading, please have a look at the info below. Drop me an email and we'll get that sorted. And, you know, stick with it, Sagittarius. Work your way through this, because there is a happy ending here to your current dilemma. And then, you know, who knows what next month's work and career reading will be, because it looks like you're going to start it from a positive footing. So, yeah, make sure you're subscribed, and then we'll have a look at what happens in February. But for now, have a beautiful January 2021. Look after yourselves, Sagittarius, and let's get things moving forward. Take care, and I'll speak soon. Bye for now.